Hello, everybody, and welcome to another lovely episode of the Final Fantasy XIV Seasonal Archive. We're getting ready to get started with the Valentone's Day event for 2026. I've heard this one's got a couple interesting things with it, so let's get into it. So, we got Astrid here, and we are going to talk to them and see what's up. The icing on the cake. Astrid's Valentine's Day plans have gone awry. This quest is available for a limited time only. Da-da-da. Oh, well met, friend. I am Astrid, emissary of love and ardor. Though the Valentine's Day celebrations are underway, I'm afraid that we are still preparing for the main event of the day. Why, if it isn't Cyphro? It is a pleasure to see you again. We're in dire need of assistance to see the festivities get underway, and an adventure might just be what we're looking for. If it's not too much of an imposition, might I ask your aid? Sure, I'll help. Well, thank you. We've been hard at work getting everything ready for today. I even designed this fetching new outfit, and everything was perfectly in hand until we ran into a spot of a bother. Allow me to explain. To celebrate Valentine's Day, we were to serve rather generously sized cakes to be shared with one and all. Our operations ground to a halt last minute, leaving our plans and cakes half-baked. The emissaries dispatched to assess the situation should be returning presently with further details. Would you mind joining us at the amphitheater entrance to meet them? Sure, why not? Bump, bump, bump. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it's Bakery Bedlam in there, Kupo. Those pesky mammoths should be creating confectionaries brimming with ardor and affection, but instead they insist on being a nuisance and an obstruction. There's all too much for us to handle alone. As I suspected, this may be best left to someone more skilled in the art of physical altercations. I'm sure you remember Kupla Kep, our Moogle emissary of love, messenger of ardor and affections, who love-born souls the realm over. This year, once again, he has been kind enough to pitch in with the festivities. How can I turn down a request for aid after hearing the plan of such a lavish delivery of love, Kupo? Many paws make light work, as they say, so I collared a fellow Mog and flew over post-haste to lend our aid to the prestigiators of House Valentone. These deliveries of love are nothing less than the cakes in question. Valentine's Day is a time to foster affection for one another, and how better to do so than sharing a sweet treat? When we shared our vision with Kubla Kep, we soon came to the realization that we would need a facility capable of baking confectionery of colossal proportions. As luck would have it, there was an old manor on the outskirts of the 12th Wood, so House Valentone snapped it up and turned it into a grand pastisserie? I think that's the word. Everything was falling into place. Until the bespoke mammoth pastiers commissioned for the Goldsmiths Guild went on a rampage. I would swear they'd lost their minds had they any to begin with. Why, little fiends took us for common cake thieves, Kupo. They all but barred the kitchen in their ceaseless frenzy. Though we have a whistle to stop the mammoths in emergencies, they were upon us before my little lungs could fill with enough puff. I fear the situation may be beyond my power, Kupo. Even with the mammoths behaving so, we cannot recklessly destroy such custom clockwork pieces. Which means... Please, Cypher, you're our only hope. Will you dodge the malfunctioning mammoths, decorate the cakes, and save Valentione's day? For the sake of those eagerly awaiting the festival, I beg you. It'll be a piece of cake. Yeah. Pun intended. You two no doubt have matters to attend here, so allow me to accompany our brave adventurer friend and provide what support I can, Kupo. Thank you. I'm sure that together you will soon have matters in hand. Sees all that, instance unlocked. And now have access to the Pastisserie seasonal instance. To enter the Pastisserie, speak with the House Valentione Pastier in Miyaketo's Amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard. The Pastisserie is a light party instance for a party of 1 to 4 players. There are no class, job, or level requirements for participation. Players that enter instance with less than 4 members can choose to enter with a current party or fill their party automatically via the magic system. Okay. Thank you for your assistance. Allow me to escort you to the Pastisserie when you're ready. Should you wish, I should be glad to offer my advice to the Pastisserie ahead of your foray. Okay, well, we'll match up and go in there. The Pastisserie. Well, let's get in there. Let's see how this is gonna go. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. To the symbolic integrators from the shelves around the rooms of the central cake stands. The ingredients you need are no doubt twinkling with anticipation, Kupo. There is, of course, the matter of the mammoth pastier. Should they spot you, use a which will temporarily disable them. First up, 1 heartberry cake, if you please. Okay, I think I know what we're doing. Okay, I see. It's not hard. Alright, get this. Nice. Oh my god. Whipped cream frosting. Bomb. Bomb. Alright, come on. We gotta go. Dang, those little guys are. Look at it. Go, you little buggers. Nice. Splendid. Nice. That was a fun one. No, I kind of know the play now. Well, it's off my thanks again, Cypher. We've never seen such a charming confectionery. Now we can finally get the festivities underway. That said, with such a large-scale operation, we can hardly ask you to oversee the production of each and every cake. Would you be able to share the secret to your success? Keep a keen eye on your surroundings. The key is to locate the required ingredients and identify the most suitable path of the cake. Also request the Adventurers Guild ensure they include this sage advice. I'll see to the appropriate transportation to the amphitheater so we can get the cake served up. Well, I'm glad the celebrations finally began. I can't help but wonder what drove the mammoths to madness. Oh, it couldn't be Koopo. Something in your mind, Koopa Kep. Due to the wrangle of mammoths, I was able to observe them more closely. And what should I see, Koopo, but traces of Moogle magics? The only other Mog that would have had the opportunity to cast magic in the vicinity would be Kuko, who helped prepare the fruit. Mayhap he knows something of this. Well, it seems our next course of action is decided. We must find this Keko and see what he knows. I didn't espy him in the pasture, so I suspect he may be somewhere in Gridania. Though, in all likelihood, I suspect he would attempt a quick escape should I confront him alone, Cypher. Would you mind accompanying me as a suitably intimidating backup? Sure. Thank you. I'll join the search once I've submitted the request to the Adventurers Guild for additional cake decorating support. Kupna Keko is fond of strolls by the waterfalls, so the nearby Lancers Guild seems like as good a place as any to begin our search, Kupo. Okay, well, let's go look for Kupna Kuko. That was fun. That was a fun little event, like, instance. I enjoyed that. Hey, buddy. Kupo-po! I can picture it now. Dozens upon dozens of cake being presented to the adoring public. For the mammoths will be hard at work by now. Yes, everything moves according to my master plan. And all those confectionery delights will appear with neither man nor Mog raising a paw. The commotion has been rather greater than expected, but surely 'tis not the boisterous enthusiasm, Kupo-po. Kupna Kuko, I believe we found the Mog to blame. Come, Cyphro, together we shall deliver justice. Come quietly, or I'll pull off your palm. Kupo-po-po! Who in the name of good King Mogul Mog FF12 may as magnificence may remain unsummoned in its sovereign splendor. Are you? Oh, such murderous intent. Spare me. Spare this cute, fluffy mog. Koopo! Oh, Astrid, not only did Kuko know something of the matter, it turns out he's the very maker of the mischief. What? But you said he helped prepare the fruit. Whatever could he have hoped to achieve by causing the mammoths to malfunction? Malfunction? Great Koopo nuts, you say they're malfunctioning? Oh no. I had such fun helping with the cakes that I returned to the pasture after delivering the fruit. But Koopa kept with nowhere to be found, attending to another of his many deliveries, I suspect. Then it struck me, Koopo. If everyone was so busy, wouldn't it be better if the mammoths could make the cakes all by themselves? And so I cast a little Moogle magic, which then caused the mammoths to malfunction. Kuko, you must undo whatever spell you've woven, Koopo. Well, it may be fairly easy to cast, but it's not so easily undone. Any attempt to dispel it is liable to end in exploded mammoths. That'd be far too dangerous for the mammoth and, perhaps more importantly, the cake. For now, we have a team of eager adventurers helping decorate the cage, and we are certain that there was no intentional sabotage. Oh, what a fine mess you've made. Why didn't you think to ask anyone before deciding on this plan? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause problems. I just wanted everyone to have as much cake as their hearts desired, Koopo. Well, as an emissary of love, I'm never one to turn away a helping hand. Any ideas you have, you can always bring them to me. Especially if they're about cake. Listen well, Kubna. Whether delivering messages or lending aid, you must always see the task through for the intended recipient. With love. With love? Even though I'm not an emissary? As long as one puts their heart into it, anyone can spread love and affection. Just look at Cypher. Thanks to him, the Valentone's day events can go ahead. And I think it's past time we went and enjoyed them for ourselves. Alright. So let's go ahead and turn this in. Well, if it's a part 2, or we use these things we got from the instance in order to get the seasonal events this time around. I think it's over about a bit. Okay. Let's go back over here. Interesting little fact before we continue. Apparently this amphitheater was named after a freaking NPC from Final Fantasy XI, which I did not know. There was a Miyaketo in Final Fantasy XI. I don't know exactly what to do, but there were a Makote. Or not a Makote, a Mithra. Which is basically predecessors of Makote, if you want to be fair. Yeah, let's, ooh, that's my favorite. As you can see, the day's main event is well underway, and the cake has been served to one and all. Once again, allow me to thank you for your assistance. The confectionery you contributed is here in pride of place. And thanks to your advice, the adventurers who undertook the request to decorate additional cakes were wildly successful. Cakes are lovely. What a light and fluffy texture, Koopo. It's simply divine. And everyone seems to be having fun. Is that what being an emissary is? Seeing people bask in these warm feelings. Why, this might even be worth doing the hard work myself, Kupo. Oh, at last you see. This is ardor and affection. This is the essence of love. It looks like everyone is having a good time. And it's thanks to your help we made it this far. To think, we were this close to everything falling apart at the final step. I couldn't bear the thought, not after all the hard work Astrid put in to make this happen. I'll not deny I had my heart set on it. Not long ago, I came to realize that sharing food and sharing the moment of bliss together is but another form of love. While the gifting of chocolate is the traditional practice, a part of me hopes that what we've created here today might become a new tradition. Sharing ardor and affection with loved ones, with feeling their hearts answer in return. It is my most heartfelt wish that people across the realm are blessed with many opportunities. And so, Cyphro, if you feel inclined to venture into the kitchen once more, we should gladly welcome additional cakes. Our celebration is just getting started, after all. And I must insist that you partake as well, before you go rushing back into the past history. I'll get you a slice right away. And I'll put the tea on. Why don't you sit with us for a while? I think we've earned it. I think we've earned this. Cake. You can now attempt to enter the patisserie seasonal instance again by speaking with the House Valentone Pastier in either Miaketo's Amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard. You may earn Valentone's Day chocolates by completing the patisserie. Valentone's Day chocolates may be traded to the House Valentone made in Miaketo's Amphitheater for gear and items. Extra serving of love. Lovely. So the house. Oh, okay. The person over here. And we can go back into the pastier. Nice. Alright, what you got? Oh, I got more than enough. Okay, so we got the beret. Let's take a look at this outfit as a whole. This is for the males. First off. I don't think any of this stuff is gender locked, because it doesn't look like it. Which, that's a cozy looking outfit, no lie. How does it die, though? That's the next question. Not too terribly, actually. Die 1 kind of deals with the overall sweater, while Die 2 deals with kind of like the middle of the sweater. Wait, that looks lovely. Oh, the pants, yeah. Alright, that's the one thing that I will say automatically is kind of an F, but also not either on the same boat. Like, the dye immediately gets rid of the pattern. Or at least, you know, seems to hide the pattern. If it's anything on the brighter end of the spectrum. If it's darker, then the pattern still shows up just fine. But if it's brighter, then it kind of hides the pattern. So it's kind of like, 50-50 on that one. And then this should dye the, yeah, those little bottom parts. It does nicely. How about the head? The hat. How does the hat die? Now, well, the hat dies actually kind of. The hat dies actually quite nicely. Let's die 1, die 2. Oh, yes, thank you. It dies the bits and bobs in there. That actually does nice. And then we'll wrap it up to shoes. Shoes by themselves don't look too terrible. Kind of like them. Die 1 kind of dies the outside of the shoe. Die 2 looks like I'll probably die, yes, the actual treading. The treading, the stitching. Alright. Let's go and grab that outfit for ourselves. It looks like the male and female cardigan are pretty much the same. Just different colors. Or the 2 different cardigans in this case. But they die also a little differently. This one dies the entire, like, midsection, while the second one dies... Didn't swap over. The second one actually dies, like, the exterior. Nice. Then we got the skirt, and this is a different beret. Does this die differently? Or is this... Yeah, it looks like pretty much the same beret, except it's got a bow on the side. And I'm pretty sure die 2 would die the... Yep, it dies the trimming and the bow. So, nice. And then we also have the skirt, which, not gonna be bad for the ladies. Honestly, if you really wanted to, you could almost use it as a kilt. Actually, yeah, dye it red. There you go. That's... Now you can technically, with the right outfit, you can use it as a kilt. But it doesn't die too terribly. Dye 1 does the skirt itself, while dye 2 does the little leggings, little leg wraps. It's nice. That's nice. And then we have the three orchestration rolls, which are probably from the instance as well. Got a chair, got a round table, got another cake. The Valentine's Day MMXXV advertisement. And a Valentine's rug. Which looks, they all look kind of nice. This is actually a pretty decent amount of stuff this time. Let's just grab everything. It is armoirable, so... I wish a little bit more stuff was armoirable. But being fair... advertisement. We'll go and grab a set of the furniture too. And we'll slap at. We'll go take a look at that. Alright, so let's go to. Go to the apartment I got, and we'll check this out real fast. Alrighty. I'll just put this chair in the storage, and we'll take a look at all this. That is a decently sized cake. You know what? The whole... Oh. I will store it. Hold up a sec. I find this concept in my brain hilarious. Beautiful. That is ridiculous. But I love it. I love the concept. Alright. Now let's take a look at the furniture. First off, the rug. I actually kind of like the rug. So it's probably going to stay down, actually. Let's go ahead and plop that bad boy right there. Okay, let's take a look at the table. I like that table. It's a cozy looking table. Valentine's Day chair. Pretty stylish looking. I'm not gonna say stylish looking chair, but it's a pretty cute little chair. And then we have the advertisement. Actually, it looks like a past one. That was last year's. Yeah, that's last year's advertisement. That was some solid artwork on the last one. I haven't seen the artwork for this one, but ultimately, I think everything looks nice. Like everything, was pretty nice looking this time around. It just was fun, and it was like you can go back in there and do it again if you want to. It's like, yeah, I might actually. But this was the Valentine's event for Final Fantasy 14 in the year of 2026. And I'd say it was pretty good. It was pretty good this time. The main quest itself was short, but the stuff we kind of just did, it was fun. So that's really all that matters. But if y'all like this video, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It would help the channel out a lot, and it would get it out there to more people. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.